Hi, it's Dave Tang with New Legacy Homes, and we're inside one of our new builds here at 921 Laurel. In Fountain Square. And actually, one of the things I actually really like about this house, it is a little bit smaller than what we normally build, probably 25 to 50% smaller than most of the other homes that we build. But we did that because we wanted to be a builder that builds for a wider range of people. So by having a smaller home, we can appeal to a different price point and get someone who wants to make this their first New Legacy home and perhaps down the road want to trade up to another one. Regardless of the price point, regardless of the size of the house, there are just certain things that we at New Legacy Homes try to incorporate as much as possible into our designs. So I'm just going to walk you through 921 Laurel, talk about some of the things that we do that remain consistent across the board so that you can get an idea of how we want our future homeowner to really just enjoy the use of this house, regardless of the price point that they're buying from us. So one of the characteristics of a New Legacy home that we incorporated here is kind of this wide open, light and airy feel. So we still have the large living space, an area that's great for a dining table, or if you don't need a dining table, it'd fit a pool table too. And a kitchen with a large peninsula and plenty of room for seating. I mean, we have 2 here, but you could certainly easily fit 4 extra stools, 4 stools here for your quick breakfast, for your casual entertainment. And we have an area for a larger dining table, or again, like for a pool table, and then a large area that can kind of be your relaxation area, your TV area. Typically, what we'd like to do is to add extra light. We always try to put big windows where we can, or even in the smaller spaces, we'll put smaller windows up high so you can still use the wall. We actually have TV mounts right here as well, so that's another way to kind of get some furniture out of your way. Ceiling fans are something that we incorporate in pretty much all of our houses, just so that it's something that when you move in, when you sit down on your couch, if it's a little hot, you can turn the fan on and you're good to go. Sometimes with the smaller homes, we just have to be a little more creative how we use the space. But we still want people to feel like, yeah, I bought a New Legacy home. In an open kitchen like this, one thing that we still try to design into all of our homes is a large pantry. So certainly for all the extra storage, all the extra foods and goods and stuff like that, it's not uncommon for smaller homes to have just like a simple cabinetry or something like that, but we really like to have a full-size pantry for just that extra storage. And then another thing that we like to do with our houses, again, even with the smaller homes, for example, you'll see when you come on the other side that we have a built-in microwave right here, so that it's still a full, I mean, whether you want to really cook and bake, or you just need to heat something up, I mean, all the appliances are all right here at your fingertips. You know, dishwasher, full-size refrigerator. We always run a water line to the refrigerator so that you can have that cold water and ice on demand. And then even as you can see over here, even though we have a very limited amount of space here, what we try to do for people coming in from their yard, from the garage, we still try to incorporate something here, like in our typical mudrooms where we have some hooks and things. Even if it's a small cubby, it's something that can get tucked away. There's a little bit of a recess right here, just so that it's just pushed back a little bit. So when you come in and you throw your mess down, it's not as visible from the rest of the house. And in this case, we were able to kind of incorporate our half bath kind of right behind that. And that's why you'll see the hooks on both sides of the door. In our current generation of homes, small or large, we still have kind of our signature staircase here with horizontal beams that add just that contemporary open look and yet functional as well. Okay, so here we are, and we're coming into our master suite. Some of the key characteristics we try to have in our master suite, we try to create a little bit of a feeling. We want to have a little feel for some luxury. So even though we don't have as much space to work with, several of the things that we incorporate into our master suites, we still were able to incorporate here in a smaller home. As you come on in, you can see this is the sleeping area. so there's still room for a good-sized bed. We like to bring a lot of natural light in, so we did raise the ceilings here in the master suite. So there are 10-foot ceilings here, characteristic windows a little higher. Just gives us a lot of extra natural light so that you can still come home, you can still close the door, and you can still kind of escape. And here in our master suite bathroom, we're still trying to give it a very spacious and very comfortable feel for our future homeowners. So some of the characteristics that we incorporate into pretty much all of our bathrooms as you come on in. We still have a double vanity behind us so that, again, if it is a situation where someone has to share a bathroom, each of them do get their own vanity. And we still have a double shower that we put here inside this particular home. And you'll see in our master closets, still very spacious. And in our master closets, we have a combination of double shelves where you can hang clothing that are like most shirts, pants, that type of thing. And then we also have one wall where it's just a single high shelf, clothing like long jackets, dresses, those kinds of things, that all of that can fit very easily, very comfortably here in your master closet. Just to let people know, we really think through the entire house and who might be using the home. Everyone focuses some attention on the kitchen, the master bedroom, the master suite. But we also like to incorporate just a few things that just make rooms a little bit more useful, even the secondary bedrooms, as you can see here. We still put ceiling lights in, so you don't have to get a floor lamp, you don't have to take up valuable floor space with something like that. We have ceiling lights. We also include a fixture, so if you want to have a ceiling fan installed as well, that can certainly be mounted very easily. Again, it's one of those little things that we try to do to just make the home a little bit more enjoyable to live in. We do put, even in our secondary bedrooms, we do put lights here in the closets so that anyone who's trying to find something in particular, it is a bright environment, whether it's nighttime or daytime, to find what they need. Well, thanks again for coming to visit and tour with me at 921 Laurel Street. This is Dave Tang with New Legacy Homes. I hope you found this to be an enjoyable and an interesting experience.